Here we go. One of the best games ever made. Enjoy. Beyond story. Story game. How do I thought you said it had full control support. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Hello.
And I'm sorry about that.
Remember
I'm
this?
just gonna start at the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in
house.
such a long time. The house! That house is incredible. Oh, okay, so that's Zoom.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That Zoom is... We have 2 Zooms, interesting.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Yeah. Okay. So the A button doesn't do anything, it's the RB.
My mother left me a key
To interact.
but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well, I guess the front door.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Now I believe there's 2 paths. You can take the forest path, or you can take the driveway path, I believe is here. Doesn't really matter. Both end up at the house. Still haven't found the run button. That's that. Okay, don't do that.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. Hello. I was like, I thought maybe a deer would be down there in the forest, but here you is. Hello. Hi. Hang on a minute. I actually want to test if I can run on the keyboard. No, that's also Zoom. So you literally can't run in this game.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Dun, da, 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 that's the house! It's so cool. It's like they keep building and building and building and adding to it. Oh, and this music. Oh. It really hits my soul or whatever. It's incredible. Now, I do actually wanna change it. Music could be less. So the sound effects. Dialogue should be higher. Okay.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yeah. Really? Your hair is in my mouth. Blech. There's a pond here with a broken dragon-themed slide that's gonna come into a story later. We'll revisit that in due time. So basically, it's like... It can get sad, like it's how the whole freaking family kept dying in mysterious ways or something, if I recall. It is kind of a sad game, but the story is amazingly done. It is really incredible. One of my favorite games
As a child,
still.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
But... Stop looking. No, I don't think I will.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
No.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ooh. Ah, shit, son. Oh, the garage? Question mark? Sorry, I was still not familiar with the controls.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
This is surprisingly dust-free. Okay. We're gonna go this way then, I think. Ramp? Yep. Whew. Guess we're going in from here. Hey.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah. Any dead bodies? No.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years,
2010.
I felt like I was home.
Yep.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
It's just a house. Ja, this. Excusez-moi. Wasn't there...
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I remember that line. Great, now I have to rewatch that horror movie, Smile. You put that in my head, boy. Look at this. Oh yeah, and there was the story of the... I don't remember what relative, great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. I don't know how many greats. There's someone in this family came from an island. You see that in the middle of the... That's apparently that was the original house that like sank or something, and there's a whole graveyard there dedicated to them. We'll get to that later. But man, this like...
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
There it is. I'm glad they mentioned it now, since I talked about it. The whole story of this game, the more you go through it, is just... It really gets to you near the end. I'm stuck. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Mm-hmm.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Yeah, there's a lot of names that I can't recall. I believe this character, Barbara, was a child star in some horror show or movie. That's why the theme... That was backstory of that. Was she our aunt or... I'm not sure. Everything's shut. Look at this. Just locked. Like, what the hell? I believe you can peep through.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's her last name, Finch. Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack in this game. Unpack.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
we've been missing. Alright, heading upstairs then. Lots of books.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Mom went crazy. Perfect. Molly. So
Molly
many
always
people.
seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, the whole family just keeps dying all the time. 10 years old, that's sad. Oh, this room. Check this out.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Look at this. Incredible. That is gonna lead to something awesome. There's the original house. Painted. The Finches. I mean, the lake isn't deep enough. But I like the artwork. That's sad. We'll come back to this. First we gotta peep through more holes. Up.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Uh-huh. Okay. So not great. Not that far. I was wrong. Interesting.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Mm-hmm. Told you, I remember something. Some stuff. That's nice. Wish it was a bit more fish-eyed view, because it's very zoomed in.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
That is a very interesting door for an attic. What the hell? The weird... That's me. Oh! I'm sorry. Swedish folk tales. Great. Yeah. In cramped spaces it feels very zoomed in, the camera. Alright. More doors to peep through or in. Now that's a cool room. Notice how the door is like in half and half themes. The whole room is that way. If that's the room I'm thinking of. We'll get to that later again. Maybe we can peep through. I really will sneak peek.
My Grandpa
Yeah,
Sam
look at
spent
that.
7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
With a corpse? Okay, I don't think that's what they meant. That's what it sounded like.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why the frick is that to the bathroom? That's okay, that's not a door. This is a door.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, I think we looked through the all the doors. We can circle back to that cool room now. And let the adventures begin. You're gonna love this. Well, I don't know. I love this. Check this out.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Secret passages! Fucking love it.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Look at this shit!
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Time for the secrets to be revealed.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Hello!
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, yes.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Adorable. Masks. something show up here? No. Orcas Island cows. Yeah, that's what it was called, Orcas Island.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Man.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, kind of weird that we're locked in.
My Halloween candy was all gone. I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Amazing. You want to drink some toilet water too? While you're at it?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Birdie!
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Time to kill
And
ourselves.
suddenly, I was a cat.
How do I jump? What do? Oh.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
You come to me. Oh god. I don't even know where to go.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Yeah. Oh, can't go up there. Here? Yes. Interesting choice. Now there? Yeah.
I jumped and I almost got her.
How dare ye? Oh god! Okay, I don't think you can actually fall down.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Look at this view!
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
The berries were... I'm high. That's what happens when you eat those types of berries. I'm hallucinating.
I gobbled her up.
Oof.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Man. Oh my god, this is awesome. I hear you.
Rabbits.
Oh. Wabbit. Got one.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Like another rabbit? Okay, I get it. So I
A
have to
mama rabbit.
fly around, and when the text appears.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Water, give water to me. Ow, that's concussion right there. Hey, I'm on a roll.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now,
Imagine
I was
the
hungrier
driver.
than ever.
It's like, whatever, there's a shark. Honey, you're not gonna believe it, the shark just flew from the freaking hills.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god. Can I go to the surface? No, actually can't. Ooh, that's creepy. I fucked it up. Amazing. This is what I mean, it's too zoomed in, I can't fucking see anything. I'm here.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh yeah. That might be a copyrighted music, I'm not too sure. But I don't appreciate
I
it.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
And sneak attack. Oh man. Is that full moon? What? My flipper is stuck. Or whatever you call it. Tentacle. Probably a tentacle rather.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore him and go up the stairs, I guess. Hello?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something
What are
I
we
had
gonna
to
be
have,
now?
So I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old
It's the
pipe.
best dream ever. Hello, mate.
I got closer and closer. All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Man, this game.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Got one done. A cute little story. Yeah.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Wait, I'm still not clear on how Molly died.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
We're moving on to other stories now. What? What? I need to
Her
Google
room
that.
was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Norway.
And misfortune.
Oh. Uh-huh. Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
So this is the family story now, kind of.
On January 7th, 1937,
Look at this.
he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
They just took the house on a boat.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas Island, yeah.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
We'll head there later.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Cursed, all of us. Can I look back out as well? No, interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. All the kids' handprints. That's sad. Oh, that's where they painted that room where we started.
Louis died a week before we left, but
Oh.
Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Imagine going through life being like, alright, so when's the next family member gonna die? Because you know it's gonna happen, because it's like, damn. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Like, the birds are coming out of the painting. Because it's not actually a painting, it's like part of the wall. Painted into the wall, I should say. That's really cool. Okay, so we came from there.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could
Told
have,
you.
but she didn't.
I told you that's what was in the pond. See? Dragon kills Finch. So that... Blah, blah, blah. That's... I'm sorry, you captured the picture just as you fell? That's lucky. That's how he died. We got that built in 1937. That's sad.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
And we're in the pink bathroom. This has a cool passageway, I remember. There's a little rhyme
The
to
only
it.
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Hit by a car. That doesn't sound as cool as killed by a dragon, though. Alright, check this out.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I love it! Hey.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
A pretty tight space to be working on the photos. Oh, mirror selfie. Aww. Let me just squeeze through. Yeah. Ah, we're in the room of the dudes. This is a pretty cool room. Split, like I said earlier. We got hunting theme. Kinda. Yeah. And then... space. Space! Some space. Need to see it all. We can't go anywhere from here to the other side, though. I don't think there's anything else to clicker.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Just the freaking letter started floating towards this. Oh boy. Next death incoming.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I'm sorry, is the freaking wreckage lit up? Looks like it is. I think I'm supposed to be controlling this, but I'm
My
not
brother
sure.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
I don't know if I'm doing the proper job. Ah,
At
both
Barbara's
sticks.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told
Not
him going
now,
around was
Mom.
impossible.
I need to die. Fly. What?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Can't I have a meeting with the devil?
then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh my god, it
But
feels
I
like
doubt.
I were actually on a snake. Visuals are
I
great.
think he'd already made up his mind.
Imagine this in VR. Ah!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Jesus! I'm scared. We're not even actually moving. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Long, many hours. Long game. I don't think we'll finish
Calvin's
it today,
story
but we'll
felt
see.
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's the family curse. We're all idiots. And we die as a consequence to our actions.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
This is so fucking sad, dude. Told you. I warned you from the beginning. And up. Man, that's cool. Shelf on wheels.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
That's where we are now. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I missed this.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, it's always the famous people care about. Yep, that's where we're headed now. I believe. Hello.
Growing up,
Welcome to the stream.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah. It's a good game. One of my favorites.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Hang on. Okay. Honestly, that's not one of my favorite parts of this game, the comic book. Especially because it definitely had a copyrighted music in the past. Not looking forward to that, but I guess there's nothing else to do here.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret
Gotta remember
is
that.
to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh yeah, I think this is... Isn't that the Halloween theme or
She
something?
found
That's
Rick's
pretty
crutch
much
and imagine the worst.
copyrighted song. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, oh hell yeah, I can hit stuff. Oh, fuck yes, this is awesome.
The gang's leader is the infamous
This
Hookman
is
killer,
better than
Dr. Carl Hamill, who
other
impaled
stuff.
and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Where is this beach? Imagine screaming being a way to set off a career. Yeah, I'm a theme, yes. Keep talking, I'm trying! Is it that obvious? That's what I'm trying to do. God damn it! Alright, it's about to come to an end. I'll still get a strike. Not a strike, I don't know. Oh dear! The stream will be taken down or something.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that
Slammed the
you're
door.
hurt and confused and you...
Hell yeah.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
I guess
have you
I
seen my other
just,
crutch?
And she was still holding it when
expect
she
the
fell
worst.
asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later.
Late.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
The crutch.
Hey, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick...
Okay, we're getting
dead
killed
Walter.
again. Ugh. How annoying. Oh no, it's back. The music is back. I do wanna whoop the skeleton's ass. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we're heading up the stairs. As I mentioned earlier, we can't run in this game. So, we're just gonna have to deal. We're moving even slower than before. Oh, it's this room! How the hell do they know it so
Walter had vanished,
detaily?
but his bedside radio was
Whoever
still
made the
on.
comic book.
Orcas
The
Island
hell?
police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
He was hooked on me. Bye.
He was. He couldn't get enough.
Oh god, 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 oh god.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta
Yep.
be another way out of here.
Is there really? Oh wait. Of course. We literally went there IRL as well.
She played her part beautifully.
Okay. Molly's room! Out the window, maybe? I swear, actually. That way?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but
Oh.
just couldn't do it.
Oh, I forgot about
The door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
This game is a really interesting story. Yes. Many stories.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
We are now known as Slow-Mo Grill. Jesus Christ. Dun dun
The
dun.
hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
He right there.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Huh?
Oh dear.
What did I-
Had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what
Is
was
that
about to
Nosferatu?
happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what
Delicious.
I call a real eerie tale.
Snack time. Man. I wonder what actually happened, because this is clearly
Edie
just a
told me all
comic
Barbara
book,
wanted
right?
was to be remembered. As absurd as that comic
Right?
was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Maybe it was just like a regular break and shot in the head or some shit. And then, like, fabricated for a comic. I don't freaking know. I have to Google. Some of these are very vague. I guess we're going back in then.
I guess now I know why
closed.
Mom didn't like me
Sealed.
playing with the music box.
It's a key. Hey, letters. I will follow. Follow, follow, follow. I got the best fucking team in the world. It's like bobbing down the stairs. Amazing. Here we go. Yeah, where's the ear? That's what I'm really here for. How would the comic know that? What the fuck? I love this song, by the way. Tune. So sad. Night, night, Echo. Alright. Are the crutches here? Hey, pull tail.
Mom said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
That's where he worked. What is this, a slide for ants? Nice, nice, nice.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Really?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
To
Turned out
Narnia.
she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, there was a dude living in a bunker, right? Hello. Man, this is awesome. Chicken nuggets. I'm talking about the ear. Designed for very small people. Yes.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said
Down
after
here.
Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Underground.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Okay.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Yeah. They're all weird. That's the pattern.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30
Yeah,
years.
that's what I understood. Hey!
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Yeah.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
One can get used to anything.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
The shaking? I'm pretty sure it was a train passing by.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
All quiet.
I'm done waiting.
Ooh. Someone
I
grew
have
balls.
to leave. Well, I still can.
Interesting. Right. Oh. Deeper underground? Really? Well, I guess he has other food too. Besides peaches, we just only saw that.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Monster. Tomato. Ketchup. I expected it to be soup, actually.
Whatever killed Barbara
Oh, so he doesn't know, right? He was under the bed.
and Molly.
Oh! He's just afraid of the family curse, not the actual whatever happened to his sister.
And Calvin.
Just overall. Yeah. Just trying to hide from anything going wrong. The pit. So it's kind of like, in one of the, was it the second Final Destination? Like the survivor just like checked into a mental hospital, so it's like just padded walls. You can't die, like, just to try, like, taking precaution or whatever.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Could be similar. Point. Living
But I
in
need
fear.
to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
He got sick of it. 30 years. Hey!
Whatever's out
I knew
there,
it was a train.
I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
Yes, let me see where we came from. There it is. Yep, that's where we crawled through. I once had a wallpaper of train tracks in a tunnel, which kinda reminded me of the scene from this game. Little bit.
I'm going to appreciate all of it.
We're
Especially
so
the food.
slow. The peaches!
I don't mind if
I'm
I
gonna
don't
miss
have
the
a year
peaches.
left. Or a month. Or
Or-
a single week.
10 seconds.
I'd be happy with one new day.
I mean, you
I can
could get
already
off the
imagine
fucking
sun
tracks,
on
boy.
my face.
I told you, the family curse is just stupidity. That's what it is. Lack of brain cells.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
We have a shower as well. Everything's quite dark here. Let's just move on.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Just take a peek behind the curtain. I believe there was some painting or something here. Not actually a window. But there's a crutch. Great. Yep. Let's go. Let's also get hit by the train. Wait, are we on an actual island? Because the place is called Orcus Island. Why is there a train here? How big is this island?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if
No
she
one
never
touched the
told me
ketchup.
about an uncle under the house, I can only
And-
imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. Okay, there's more light
I don't
here
want to
now.
make the same mistakes she made.
For sure. What do we got? Peanut butter. Is that jelly? I don't understand. I guess it makes sense.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left.
Nighttime.
Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else.
Well, you're doing a good job
but now
so
I'm worried
far.
the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Good point. Big sad. End of the road. Oh, so that's why there's no train anymore. It just collapsed. There's the original house. Why is there a light going off? What the hell? Well, man. Okay, we're going here then. Oh, I think we're heading
I don't know
to
if
the
I should even
graveyard.
be writing this.
What the fuck? There's a chair on the tree. Oh yeah, there was a tornado.
Maybe it'd be
wasn't
better
there?
if all this just died with me.
Uh-huh. Motion activated.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh god, that scared me.
And the history you're a part of.
Feel like going for a swim, Grill? Uh-huh. Stairs. It does
Though
really
to be
bother
honest,
me.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
But I can't run.
I think the people in these stories believed them. For what that's worth.
Oh, how unique each stories. Yeah. It is amazing. Stuff they come up with. Like a sprint. What?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
God damn it. Yes. Like, I can't run. Yeah, it's true. It's just when you wander off in the wrong direction, you kind of want to run back to the where you're supposed to go. But I get why it's not a thing. Okay, this is a perfect example, because I don't know where to go. Oh, that way. Red bike.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is a good question. Oh, we are going to the cemetery. Hell yeah.
It's
This
embarrassing
is
for me
sad.
to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ah. Oh. Got a fish and a cat and... What is that? Maybe a dog then? Rabbit. No, that's dog. What is that then? Nothing. Okay, moving on. That is sad. Oh, this music's good too.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly. Calvin. Sven. Oh, Edie. That's so sad. Walter Finch, I believe we can look through this one. The fuck? That's so sad. Barbara. Star. Makes sense.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Rip house as well, I guess.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Yep, there it is. Original house. Oh, we can check it out. That's...
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I remember in the past when I played this, I really wish they would come out with a DLC that lets you actually go to the old house, explore it a bit. I know it's all like ruins or whatever. So that's the light, that's buoy. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but not actually the house itself, just that thing. I think I go all the way back from here.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Here.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I love the way they had text so you know where you're going.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Milton, the painter, artist of
She
the
lost
family.
2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
You had a real hard time moving on. I get that though. How are you even supposed to? Hey, we were here as a cat in the dream in the beginning.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Bruh, you're 17, what the fuck? Ooh, now we're gonna get to the climbing of, like, they built it up, you know, instead of reusing the rooms of people who died. They just sealed it up and kept building the house up, which is so freaking weird and cool. We're gonna get to it now. Oh my god, we're going in absolute slow-mo. What the hell?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Mic drop, plate smash. Yep. Okay, we're going in.
They
Hello,
were both
Mike.
pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Where do I have to point this thing?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Where
I'm
is
just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Gotcha.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Well, photography and taking picture of nature. Yeah.
Last time I was with my brother.
Dad!
Oh,
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
where the fuck? Oh.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Does she shoot or
Keep
do I?
yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
I guess we both do at
Great
the same
shot,
time.
Dawn!
Okay, set it up.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember
Is
that.
this supposed
okay?
to be a selfie? Oh, okay. Right.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
What a fuck! What a fucking picture to have as a memory. Oh my god.
Of all
Let
these
me know.
stories, that's the one I
Yeah.
wish most that my mom had told me.
Yep, pretty much karma. That's pretty fucked up. Oh yeah, that's really into was
Sam
really
spent his
into
life shooting
pictures.
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I got one of these gates. So the cats. Oh boy. This is also a sad one. Let us begin. Divorce. Aww.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Imaginary friend. Duck is a stalker. What the frick? What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Hey. Hey. Backflip, bitch. You can pull that off to save your life.
Back time's over, Gregory. It's time to.
Yeah, it's
Hold on,
great tune. USA.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Yeah, you distracted my mom. Now I'm gonna die.
Hold on,
Thanks
I
to
don't want
you.
Gregory to hear this.
What? It's a baby, can't you understand?
I wish she could have told us. Sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
So, was that the point of the divorce, or were they already earlier arguing? It seemed like, actually. I don't know. Either way, sad. Big sad. Well, side's falling. Yeah, it was. What the hell are on the pole in the middle of the room?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
He has a mohawk, what the hell? Awesome. And yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Art is following my kite.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I remember.
Huh. You assholes down there! How dare ye die by my kite, be electrocuted, death to all. Alright, where's the next text? What is happening? Oh god, the glitch it. Press the button for this to follow. Nope, that doesn't. Oh god. Oh god. What'd I do? I think I glitched it. Where's the next text? Found it. Hidden.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And now, it's fun.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Nature, damn you. Our
Thunder
biggest hate
sounded
there.
much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh shit. That scared me, oh my god. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
That.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
That's how you grew two friends. Can't even fly a freaking kite.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Great. Get the kite on the wall. Oh. So that's her mom, right? These were the brothers. Well, she lived longer. Strength. Ooh. Interesting.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Climb, Grail, climb. Here. Okay, fair. Oh, instance. Sticks. Oh, this is cool. We still have something here, but later we open this door. Have you ever had a freaking diagonal balcony door? Look at this shit. This is so cool. Just the way the freaking houses are built.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
I forgot I can zoom in this game. Interesting. I guess we're going.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Look how high up we are! Bruh. This is awesome. Can't go down. Up.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
We're about to go up, baby, up we go. Oh, gardening.
I'm sure
that's
Edie was happy to have her back.
She came back.
And
that
to see
makes
kids
sense.
in the house again.
This is nice. Thyme, sage, stuff. Okay.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Very big. Just keep building and building.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Homeschooled, it seems. Fact or fiction? World map.
But it didn't last.
Finch. Oh. Bit of personal history taught as well. This view though, oh my god. Incredible. I don't suppose I can close the door. Hang on, I'm just gonna go out real quick. Just a slide down there. Yeah, you can't see it from up here, but that is the area there. Where it was. I can't talk. I got up to my new account. Oh, that's your choice. You really don't have to.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Dude. I think that's the highest it goes as well. This is so cool. Oh, I was wrong. It goes higher later on. But later. Only later. For now. Look at this. It's so cool. It's built on the roof. What the actual crap hole? I can't get over it. It's so cool. Just keep building up and up and up. People.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
You wanna cancel? Okay, so he went missing, right? Hence the no death date, because I believe she said earlier that the mom still believed Milton was still alive. Yep. Well, this is rope. Door. And the bed.
I think
Just
Edie
gonna
was
stay
happy
here.
to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh. Dude. Is that our house? Or is it supposed to be the castle? This castle? This is a really cool room to paint in. Like during daytime, we get natural light and stuff. Great view, which I would be personally distracted by. Too much to paint. Okay. Oh yeah, there was a flip book.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Flip book within a flip book. Door. Yeah, we saw that downstairs. It opened! Oh my god, incredible! That's so cool. You're the art kid in your family?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Disappeared. Oh yeah, true. No air conditioning and can get quite stuffy and hot. Look at that. You gotta wonder how stable that is. Gotta be brave to live in that. Please.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Where'd he go then? What? He didn't actually go inside this damn thing, did he? I gotta look up later on Google for
whatever Milton had found in the house. Mom didn't want it getting out.
Few unanswered questions. And the way is blocked. Ugh. Good view to the old house. Or the wreck, if you will. We're about to go up, baby, up we go.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
This is cool. This game is really something else for me. I love it. Oh, is that like city lights or something? Interesting. Oh yeah, there too. Huh. There's a
After he
freaking boat.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Boat room. Now, we can get on it, I think, yeah, and go through there, but what's up here then? Ah, nothing. Oh, you used to be able to go up there, and then now, in our game, we just have to go through the thing. Let's peep. The wish.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
I believe Milton says similar to another game the creators made. I believe the theory is Milton didn't die and the game is kinda like explaining his life after this. Okay, so it's a theory. Fair, fair. Dude, imagine your room is literally a boat. What is this? How do they even get it up here? What the hell?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Smoke weed every day. Okay, fair. There's a door that we can't go through, I believe. Okay, maybe we can look through a little bit. Oh, we can. Okay, so maybe that's where we go later. Something that could live there as a pet.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Ooh, TV. Wow, I even have a TV up here.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Yeah. Oh, boy. What's this? Red King Stream. So CDs. Really good view. Neon signs. Got all of the lights. Okay.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Oh, the right stick.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What the fuck?
Wander.
Oh god, I got it.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, the...
He said he started small.
I have to, by the way, control both.
Imagining a labyrinth.
With 2 sticks.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Was the fish? Oh.
And toads. And things that have not names.
So the
He
imagination
knew it was all
grew.
in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
3D.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Brain dead.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh god,
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Doggo. Can I pet the doggo?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Fuck.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made
Alright,
musicians.
then. I mean, it's kind of fun. A little difficult.
And songs
but
for them to play.
Everyone's vibing.
He talked about starting a band.
Oh yeah?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer
Out of my
spoke
way,
at the cannery,
peasants.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
This is what happens when you get by.
were all in his imagination.
Just saying.
So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh my god. Bitch.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Gonna crash! Okay.
St. Louis.
I'm obviously so
He
not
started
good at
drifting away from our
multitasking.
reality.
It is interesting you do it with 2 sticks on a controller. I like it.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
You can't
Even
shut
as
this
his
place
mother
down.
pleaded with him,
I am still
part of
working.
Louis kept sailing on.
Go away, woman. I'm sailing the world in my dreams, in my imagination. You do not exist to me. This is my reality.
In Louisburg, he heard
this is where I
rumors of
wanna
a
be. Oh god. I want the other one.
beautiful
Handsome
prince.
queen. I just I tricked the system. I got both. Oh hell yeah. I'm going to marry both of them.
The queen was on her own quest for
Oh, let's go for the creepier option.
sinister serpents.
Oh hell yeah, this is gonna be fun. I mean, unless I crash, which is probably likely. Yep, there I
He
go.
followed the sound of her
Go hard, pull up.
silver harp.
Man, this is difficult for me, I'm not gonna lie.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
I can't anymore.
He knew the world was
Holy
all in
shit,
his imagination.
she's fast. Where's the other dude though? I chose both. What is this? Oh my god, you don't even see the chopping shit anymore.
But he was so
It's just
proud of
muscle
having
memory.
created it.
Let's try this again. Open. There it is.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Yes, this is how my castle looks like. Just a regular castle.
Began to forget the world we know.
My locker. It's where I keep my crown.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
I'm sorry. Wait, are those alive? Why are the dead ones getting dropped? This makes no sense. Your system's broken. That's me. Wow. I got especially high today at work. Very much so. Look at
He
me.
began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Look at me go. Ah, you're not even working. We're not even doing anything anymore. What the fuck? Getting paid to do nothing. Just going through the motions.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Your king has arrived.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Thank you. Thank you, faceless creatures. Appreciate it. What the fuck? There's a huge cat.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
It's Molly! Molly! How are you so big? What are you doing here? Is nodding along to the song. Incredible. It's kind of point of becoming muscle memories. Yeah.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Thank you for coming, everyone. They're all here for me and me
There's
alone.
only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
So he actually committed suicide. That's interesting. Condolences. Yeah, for sure. God damn, son. What the hell?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, dude, we were breezing through this, so I might be able to finish the whole game. Aww. Locker contents. I mean, yeah, you got like wheat there, and then there's pills here, I saw. Sucks. No, don't say that. No. Up we go.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Huh?
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
It's not the house that's haunted.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
We go. It's our room, right? Or something.
I
Along
wish
lines?
we'd stayed. But I
Think
understand
this-
why we left.
Yeah, for sure. I think this was our room. The character we're playing as. Pretty sure. Oh! You have the fridge where you can get ice or drinks from without opening the... Aw, I'm jealous. The view's amazing, bro. Imagine just looking out, seeing... Was it her brother? I can't even remember anymore. It's a family member. Just up there in the dome, painting. Oh, well, yeah, okay. Idea, or like a thing popped into my head. I already forgot that the fridge is here, but I was gonna say, imagine you want cola from the family kitchen, you have to go you have to go all the way down the fucking stairs into the actual house. God damn it. Yeah. No, we have a fridge, that's fine.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
This is a cool bedroom. Still the view. I cannot get over the view. I'm a sucker for like mountain and forest views, especially if it's high up.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
I guess this view is nice too, but I don't care about the sea that much. I prefer the mountains and forest. What am I stuck on?
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Whoa.
All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
This is cooler bedroom. Coming up here with a drink in your hand can be challenging though. This is so cool, dude. A little crammed. Doesn't feel like we can stand up straight, but... That view. Now that view must be great.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway.
Good point.
Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Chinese food, I think. Okay. Where am I? I don't know, but I guess go towards the light.
The power had been shut off that morning.
I was about to say that,
Edie always had
candles.
plenty of candles.
Candles everywhere. No
when my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
I already checked through the peephole, right? I'm gonna, just in case as well. I don't get to do that now.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Pretty sure I did though. I think I got all the peepholes. Peepholes. Hello. Should have shut the door behind us.
Isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Exactly. You're gonna be cursed everywhere.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Interesting way of seeing it. Guys, have you ever died because you were told too many stories?
In the morning. Okay.
Nursing home? Are you kidding me? I am planning to live that long, boy.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
I don't think I was supposed to come here. Down the stairs. Rather, that's the house up there, right? Yeah, that's ours.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
What the hell?
started seeing things.
What the hell? Now we're high.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Like a bed.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
We're just gonna take a moment for this, because it's gonna cut away soon. Wish I could go in.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Give it back,
I kicked and
goddammit.
screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. And I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Should have kept it that way, goddammit.
Until I found out about you.
They're just gonna pass the curse on. What the hell, man?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
This is vibrating,
but as
by
it
the way.
is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Do you know where we are or who we are
myself.
right now? God damn it.
I guess if you're reading this now,
I'm already dead.
Things didn't work out that way.
I'm pretty sure she died in childbirth. Ugh. Here's Johnny! Mom, did you miss me?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah, throughout the whole house visit and writing the journal, she was pregnant, and now this is... She died in childbirth, and this is the... Now this is the last Finch alive, I guess. For now, at least. I believe that's the end. Actually did it. Well, only 2 hours. I didn't think it's gonna take longer. This is one of those games that it's good to be, like, just all at once. If you take a break and forget what happened, it's not gonna hit as hard. For surely. This is what I mean. The music's amazing, and the stories are sad, and it just all gets to you by the end. But it's amazing. Amazingly done. Amazing game. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Or whatever the lyrics are. Oh, that's kind of cool. The pictures of the people who worked on the game. Yeah. Maybe it hits harder if they send like childhood pictures or something. I love how they lived in the house actually. What looks? What? Dogo. 2 dogos. Poppers. Can't remember if I ever looked through the whole credits, but I wonder if the voice actors are here too. The crutch. The damn crutch, goddammit. I'm actually gonna Google. It's not like actual freaking Nosferatu showed up to kill Barbara. What the hell happened to her? Okay. Alright, internet's being an asshole again. No surprise there. Okay, we have a huge text for theory. I don't know if I feel like reading it all. The end. Okay, I have watched the whole credits, so I remember that now. All you get is just okay. That's all the option you get to press. I like how the spouses are marked as leaves, because they're not technically blood related. You know? You guys get the... What about the kid she gave birth to? What the hell? Sorry, we don't have room on the map. There it is. This music, I love it. Yeah, I guess so. can see the house vaguely there. Sketched behind the characters. Man. Such a good game. Really, like, sticks with you for a while. I like it. I'm glad. Thanks for stopping by. What happens if I just press OK? I don't get to. That's not even clickable. Which I guess makes sense anymore. Okay, well, that's the end of the stream. It's not okay. The okay was a lie. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye. Have a good night if that's the timing wherever you guys do. It is getting late for me, 10 PM, past 10 PM at the moment. So yeah. I'm glad I got to replay it. I meant to for a while. Bye bye!